Living as a prisoner in solitary confinement for 4 years had not destroyed my personality, nor poised my attitude toward other people. I had even managed to keep a sense of humor about the situation. When my father told me of my many supporters, the many people who were pulling for me, I said, "It's a pity none of them were at West Point." General Benjamin O. Davis, Jr. This is the way that General Davis described his 4 years as a cadet at West Point. All 4 years, no one would room with him. No one would talk to him. He sat at lunch and all meals alone because everyone isolated, and he was isolated and everyone alienated him. Nevertheless, instead of being discouraged, he used that to up-level his determination. He was determined to graduate and be the best he could be. He ended up graduating number 35 out of 276 cadets. He was the first Black cadet to graduate from West Point in the 20th century, and he was one of the first Black pilots. He was the first African-American brigadier general in the U.S. Air Force. General Davis served in a time where it was thought that Blacks couldn't be pilots because they didn't have the intellect. And so he and his colleagues had to really work hard to prove that they were intelligent, they had the ability, and the wherewithal to be fighter pilots. And what can you take from this? I just think about General Davis's grit. And although he was thought as being less intelligent, he was isolated, he was alienated, he dug in his heels and he decided to stick and stay. I don't know about you, but this story really inspires and encourages me, because maybe you are a woman, maybe you are a Black woman, a brown woman, maybe for whatever reason you feel alienated, a Black man, a brown man, whatever the reason you feel alienated or marginalized. Will you have the grit to stick and stay? And not to prove to anybody else, but to prove to yourself that you belong. He went on to become a 4-star general. So just like General Davis, don't allow anyone to dim your light. Be a star. Follow and like for more inspiration.